Hey guys, Ultron Brown here, and welcome back to more Portal 1. Now, as you can see, I already did this part. Because, well, I recorded this first, but...
The Enrichment Center is committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and brief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
And if GLaDOS talks over these things, you can just read them, because...
This particular section went through several iterations because it's the first place where players are required to perform possibly the trickiest portal maneuver, the double fling. Originally, the room also featured an energy ball redirection puzzle. Combined with a new double fling skill, however, it proved to be too much for most playtesters. Overwhelmed players tend to not digest new information, so we simplified the puzzle to require only the double fling. To nudge players in the right direction, we also included visual hints, such as the previously introduced single fling theme, the pushed-out concrete slab with a checkerboard landing zone.
What?
This puzzle requires players to redirect an energy ball through multiple portal placements. The multiple steps caused many early playtesters to panic and accidentally redirect a ball right into themselves, with deadly results. We redesigned the test chamber so that portals can only be placed in the top half of the room, which solved the problem by generally leaving players out of the ball's reach.
We noticed through our playtests that many of our players weren't aware of the fact that you could place portals while falling. Since placing portals as you are falling is essential to accomplishing flings and many other portal tricks, we implemented this puzzle so that the only way to solve it was to use the mid-air placement tactic. It took numerous iterations and lots of tuning before this consistently played well.
Perhaps the most important purpose of this final test chamber is to cement the double fling maneuver training. For previous flings, we employed a visual cue, a pushed out section of a wall. In preparation for the more freeform behind the scenes levels, however, we take the training wheels off. To proceed, players must realize they can double fling almost anywhere they want to, with or without hints.
This usually takes me a while, so... I know it's... I was able to do this. Sorry for lag. Don't know why that is. No, everything's good here. Weird. Sorry, Okay, now this part I can do.
In this puzzle, we wanted players to realize that Using portals, they can travel long distances in a short step. Originally, we had stairs from the ground level to the upper rooms. Many playtesters, however, were able to run from one room to the other quickly enough to consider it a solution, without ever thinking to use the even easier portal method. By changing the stairs to very slow-moving lifts, we were able to level the travel time for all player experience levels, thus making the intended
Did
solution.
you know you can donate one or all of your vital organs to the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls? It's true.
Alright. So far, so good. Hopefully.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently
Turrets.
unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
For Portal, we wanted to create a turret that was different from the traditional Half-Life 2 turrets. The Half-Life 2 turrets are not...
Searching. Uh-oh.
For Portal, we wanted to create a turret that was different from the traditional Half-Life 2 turrets. The Half-Life 2 turrets are nothing more than mindless mounted guns. In Portal, we wanted the turrets to have personality, to be characters. The first step was a redesign of the look. Once we had the look of the new turrets, they seemed less like menacing machine guns and more like cute robots. And robots can never really be cute until they are talking robots. So the next step was creating the vocal characteristics of the turrets. Working with Ellen McLain, we settled on an innocent-sounding voice with dialogue to match. This juxtaposition of killing machine and innocent, non-aggressive personality ends up making the Portal turret a memorable character.
Even though we didn't want Portal to be too combat-heavy, we wanted to add at least a light combat mechanic. After a few less than successful attempts to actually realize this light combat concept, we settled on turrets as a good compromise. The turrets can be defeated with tricky portal maneuvers, but they're also susceptible to a more straightforward berserker approach.
So in here is something I have to go in. I'm sorry. Yep.
Even though Portal tells a simple story, we created a lot of backstory. For Aperture Science, for its employees, for its rivalry with the hated Black Mesa, and for where all of this fits into the cosmology of Half-Life. This first Portal game doesn't reveal all of it, but we crammed a lot of little details into the environments. This area, for instance, called the Rat Man Den, hints that there may be other people trapped in the facility.
So yeah, and there it said, the cake is a lie.
Please put me down.
Are you still there?
Who's there? No heart.
Crap! Okay. Wait, what? You know what? Not doing this.
Activated. Well done, android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get this done soon because where I'm from, it's 8:17 p.m.
The vital apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1. This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
Yeah, I know what to do. I've seen this video called if Mario was in Portal.
We
Pretty
designed
funny.
this hall so that players had to use a box as a shield, but many playtesters read it as an avoid the energy ball timing puzzle and simply left the box behind.
The symptoms most
We solved
commonly
this in large
produced
part
by
by
enrichment
having the
center
AI talk
testing
about the
are
box.
superstition,
A lot.
perceiving
Once the
inanimate
dialogue
objects
went in,
as alive,
playtesters went from
and
routinely abandoning the
hallucinations.
box to
The
never wanting to
enrichment
leave
center
their side.
reminds you that the
So we weren't
weighted
going to make the players
companion
lug a
cube
box
will
around for the
never
rest of the
threaten to
game.
stab
We had a scene at the end of the
in
level where the
fact,
players are
cannot
forced to kill the
speak.
box.
Sorry that it was oh crap. Oh wait, I forgot I had God mode on.
The enrichment center reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the enrichment center urges you to disregard its advice.
I'm sorry. I have to go through here.
I know that I was told
Oh,
that
it's
you know,
close.
sort of the
Ellen
idea
McLain.
of Valve is that everything is planned.
She has a
Everything
nice
is worked
voice.
out in advance, but that's a big fat lie. Because the initial idea is started, and they bring an actor into the studio and they say, you know, say these words for us, say this computer-generated voice for us. Okay, I'll do that. Well, then that gives the creators other ideas, and it's a rolling process.
Sorry, I just turned on God
You
mode.
roll from one idea into the next idea.
Oh yeah. This is Cave Johnson. His face isn't fully revealed until Portal 2. Who is voiced by J.K. Simmons. The voice of J. Jonah Jameson in Stanford Pines and Gravity Falls. Yes, I'm a fan of Gravity Falls. So sue me. And yes, I will go through all of I will go through all of the I will go through every single Ratman in Den. So yes, I will do that. Crap. Oh yeah, so well, okay, this took me first try the first time I recorded this.
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to... You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
The awful end of the companion cube serves a dual purpose. It adds a lot more sinister character to our already pretty sinister AI, while simultaneously training the player to use the incinerator, a key component of the final level. The training has a nice dramatic payoff, since players later get to avenge the death of their good friend the companion cube by stuffing some of the AI's important parts into exactly the same type of incinerator.
Okay. Go on. Oh wow, there's gonna be a sequel to A Quiet Place. You know that horror movie that John Krasinski made with his wife Emily Blunt? It's getting a sequel, and it's much deserved because
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Creating the AI voice was a multi-step process. First, we ran every line of dialogue through an automatic text-to-speech program.
See?
In the studio, we cued the actress who plays Gladys, Ellen McLain,
I'm not
with a
going through that.
computer-generated
By the way,
sound
they
file.
spelled her name wrong.
As an actor, you come in, you do what you're told, you want to make your money,
See? Ellen McLain.
and sometimes you get good direction, and sometimes you don't get good direction. But it doesn't matter, and you certainly don't tell the production team any of this. But you come in, and they'll give
Hold on. I hate this part.
you a lame line reading, and you're supposed to find some emotional value in that. But this is not what this team
But this part I like.
did. They would come
No.
in, for example, explosively indignant. That's a wonderful direction for an actor. So, I must say that the production team won me over, because so often
Crap.
I get bogus direction, but this time, as an actor, you come in, you do what you're told, you want to make your money, and sometimes you get good direction, and sometimes you don't get good direction, but it doesn't matter, and you certainly don't tell the production team any of this. But you come in, and they'll give you a lame line reading, and you're supposed to find some emotional
Sorry, you guys have to listen to that again, but
as an
I'll
actor,
wait this time.
you come in, you do what you're told, you want to make your money, and sometimes you get good direction, and sometimes you don't get good direction, but it doesn't matter, and you certainly don't tell the production team any of this. But you come in, and they'll give you a lame line reading, and you're supposed to find some emotional.
Oh, by the way, did you know that Ellen McLain is the voice of the AI from Pacific Rim? It turns out that Guillermo del Toro is a huge fan of Portal. Damn it! Okay. I'm going... Even though I love this part...
Well done. Be advised that the next test requires exposure to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
Here we are. So yeah, she's the voice of the Gypsy Danger AI. You know, the giant robot from Pacific Rim.
Welcome
the
to
final
the
test.
final test. When you are done, you will drop the device.
Hold on. I'm going to end the episode after this. I know it's short, but it's because it's getting late and
In the Equipment Recovery
Yeah.
Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
oh, guess I died. I won't
Welcome to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
What the fuck? Okay. So yeah. Before I go on, I'll prove it to you. You know what? I think you guys know what I'm
Welcome
talking
to the final test. When you are done, you will drop the device in the Equipment Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
Whoa, that was close. Oh wait. Got it.
We use these moving platforms to add time pressure to puzzles. A sequence of simple decisions feels much more climactic under time pressure, in contrast to most puzzles in Portal which can be solved at the player's leisure. Puzzles that aren't time-bound can be more complex, but at the expense of being less dramatic.
Okay. We're actually getting close. Whoa.
Sometimes little details make a huge difference. For instance, we had to add the left side to this wall to give players a visual
The test is
representation
now
of how
over.
thick it is.
All aperture
Without it,
technologies
playtesters freaked
Got
out
it.
and thought that
safely
the hall had just
operational
gotten
up to
impossibly narrow,
4,000 degrees
panicked,
Kelvin.
and stopped
Rest
making
assured
rational
that there is
decisions.
absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory incandescence. Thank you for participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity. Goodbye.
Before the player escapes the fire pit, the AI dialogue is all delivered in computerized monotone. After the escape, however,
Spell
Travis
Ellen
gets
McLain's
progressively
last
more
name wrong.
expressive until, by the end, she's cycling through a whole mess of emotion. The role required an actor capable of mimicking the computer-generated voice while still infusing it with some real character. Since we planned to end the game with a song, she also needed to have a good singing voice.
What
The
are you
woman we ended
doing?
up casting,
Stop
Ellen
it.
McLain, is a great mimic, a terrific actor, and a classically trained
We are
operatic
pleased
soprano,
that
so
you
that
made
worked
it
out
through
pretty
the
good.
final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you.
All
We are
right.
very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device on the ground then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides.
Okay, so I'm gonna end this episode here. I apologize if it's shorter than usual. It's really late where I am, so just gonna end it there. So that is all for this time. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, and click that notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Ultron Prime out.